Happy Saturday morning. Hi, it's Lee. Today I'm going to do a follow-up on my last anorexia video per request. Someone posted and asked me if I could kind of elaborate on my recovery and what's helped me during my anorexia recovery so far. So I thought I'd do that today. Not having the best of days, so forgive me if I have a few mind blanks on words and things, but I thought it's best to show you at all stages of my recovery rather than just my good days. It's part of the journey and part of the resilience, isn't it? Don't you love that word, resilience? Anyway, so things that have helped me during my recovery are definitely my family. They have always supported me and always, I know everyone says my family, but it's true. If you've got people around you that support you and are trying to understand you and are willing to help you along your little journey, or big journey actually, it's really helpful. On your bad days when you've got someone there still, saying I love you, and even on the good days when you've got people that you can go out with and, that's easy company that appreciate you, it's really nice. So that's definitely a big one, family and friends. And I found even Facebook is very helpful because I've been using it to blog and do these videos, and I've found that, that connection with people through that has actually been very helpful to me as well. So yeah, find people that you love and that love you, and keep them in your network and keep in touch with them and try and appreciate them, and yeah, and accept the fact they appreciate you. Learn to love yourself. Number 2 is to keep my routines, keep some of them. So I've tried to kind of taper down on my food routines, but I've actually kept my other routines in place. So I like to do things in a certain order during the day, which I kept kind of in check. I like to wear certain combinations of clothing and hang my washing in certain ways, which doesn't really, upset anyone else. And for me, it's helped my recovery, because if I use those routines to take my mind off the food, that's been very helpful. So instead of focusing my entire day on thinking about food and doing food routines, I actually do other routines that aren't actually, having negative ramifications on my health. So yeah, I don't think that I don't see small routines as an issue, as long as they're not actually harming anyone, or they're not an issue to you. I think small routines can actually help you through recovery. I think learning to be a bit more vulnerable is a good thing. I know it sounds kind of strange, but that loss of control and that free falling, I've kind of tried to look on as being more exciting and less of a scary thing. I mean, it's still scary, but it's kind of exciting scary now. You kind of go, oh, where am I going to land? I'm free falling, I'm parachuting. It's kind of a change of perspective. So I think you definitely need to look at your attitude and how you're seeing things, and try not to see everything in a negative light and go, oh, I'm losing control, I'm going to die, everything is going to turn to crap, I can't handle it. Instead of that, kind of go, oh, I'm falling, and, this could be an exciting thing. Where I've been at in life is not very good where I've been laying, so maybe where I land next time is going to be better. So you kind of take hold of that free falling and go, woo, I'm going. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm kind of finding it exciting at the moment, doing the loss of control thing in very small portions, may I say. Can't do it all at once, but I think a little bit of free falling every day is not a bad thing. And the more you realise that things aren't all going to go nuts, and that, it all falls into place eventually, I think you're more and more willing to take those risks. So that's how I found it so far anyway. A big one for me is I'm gender dysphoric, so I've made the decision to transition from female to male. So for me, I want to make sure that I'm healthy and my liver and everything are in check before I start the testosterone therapy. So for me, that's helped with my healing, because it gives me a positive goal to look forward to and something that I need to retain my health for. And I know that the testosterone also increases your appetite, so that's going to help as well when I start on it in a couple of weeks. But for now, it's just making sure that I'm healthy and my attitude's good. And yeah, that's been a big one for me as well. So I've made a list and I'm checking it. Focusing on other people. So I've noticed during recovery, the more I've actually spent time with other people and chatted to other people, that, whoa, they've got a lot of issues too. And it makes me feel a lot less self-conscious about mine. When you kind of isolate, when you've got an eating disorder, your problems become all-encompassing and you can't actually see outside of them. But once you start to look around and you realise that the people around you have most cases just as big issues as you do, sometimes even worse, you realise that you're all in the same boat. And hey, they've got issues, you've got issues, you can all have issues together in a big fun issue boat. Yeah, but yeah, I think looking outside yourself is always a positive thing. As long as you're not, depleting yourself completely of care. You need to care for yourself and feed yourself nutritiously, as well as helping other people and looking at their issues. But it definitely helps to put things in perspective. I think it's always good to note that recovery is an up and down journey. So, for the past 3 weeks, I've felt amazing. I've been blogging a lot of the time. I've done a lot of networking, met a lot of people, done a lot of positive things. But the past few days, I've felt like SHIT. So it's remembering where you've come from, knowing how deep the depths are that you can go, and just saying, hell, I do not want to go back there. I'm going to keep going this recovery even though I feel like crap and I just feel like laying in bed all day. I'm going to get up, I'm going to go out, even if it's for just a short amount of time. Just set small challenges, try and fulfill them each day. And realise sometimes you are going to feel like crap. I mean, everyone does. It's part of life. Deal with it. Man up, man. So, yeah, another one is that. And I think show your eating disorder a bit of attitude. Everyone's got a bit of attitude. When it comes creeping back and you can feel it and it's overtaking you again, go, hey dude, I used to be your friend, don't want to be your friend anymore, so get the hell out. Okay, a bit more attitude than, get the hell out! Gonna have to use guns. But yeah, just tell it to rack off. Doesn't deserve to be in your life, and don't let it ruin you again. Tell it, get rid of it. The final thing I want to say is, just be strong, keep your chin up. Don't be afraid to be loved and to love other people. Don't be afraid to actually see beauty in things around you. You do deserve it. You are worth it. What are they? I think for us it's more like love thyself as you love your neighbour. Instead of love your neighbour as you love yourself. Stop showing so much love to other people and so much hatred towards yourself. Love yourself. You're worth it and you deserve to be here just as much as anyone else does. And at the end of the day, do you really want to die? I don't think you do. You might want help, you might feel like you're too far in, but you never are. Just keep your chin up, keep going, and as I said, show the disorder a bit of attitude. Anyway, they're my wise words for today. Not so wise, but I hope they helped you, and I hope they answered some questions, and I'll be back with the next dose soon. Over and out.